What's up, y'all? It's Cade Cunningham. You watching 2K TV.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to talk about the upcoming 2K Compete events. This weekend, if your My Player is a 75 overall or under, you can head to boot camp for a chance to earn exclusive prizes. You'll have 4 chances to participate, so don't miss out. On Wednesday, I better see all you playmakers at Dime Time.
Is out there with Holmes. Then there's Lowry, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. Now here is Lowry. They double team Griffin from the baseline. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. One-on-one here. Well, they're passing to Chioza. Here's Hero. And he lays it straight in.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining early momentum in this series. The best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Thank you, David. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Anytime you can set up marketing off the catch, you have a good chance of coming away with points.
Here's Griffin. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That little player is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
There's 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Chioza. And the rejection by Holmes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to and when.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Inside, Hero laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Butler with the steal. One-on-one here. 16 feet away. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
It just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Chioza. Griffin down low. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Adebayo passes to Hero. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Simpson from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Can't get it to fall.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Bell. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
If I had Bell's hot, I'd be confident too. That's a reason to be confident.
Here's Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
So he gets them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Here's Knox, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hero. He's got 11. On the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hero's got 13.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now the pass to Knox. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hero. Quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. At the line for 2. Shoot 2. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. From deep 3-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it. That you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're getting confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the floor for Miami, Achua is out there, Nerlens Noel. Then there's Warren, and it's Hero into the one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Banks. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Thomas. Got it. Good job on the low post. Thomas got his second bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Chioza standing the floor. Trying to get open is Butler. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bulls, was tremendous. He dropped in 38 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up number 2 at the other end.
Here's Chioza. There's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Here's the break. Here's Chioza. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now, just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nets, the corner 3. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Jimmy Butler, not a pure long-range shooter, but good enough to keep defenses honest.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Warren. To get it to Adebayo and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Griffin dishes to Lowry. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Adebayo. And Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Warren. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Fields. Just trying to shoot. But he gets it back.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Toppin passes to Barrett, and the basket is good.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Butler against Griffin. Markkanen kicks to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Griffin with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Hero. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Achua. Achua's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one drops.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him was to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Lowry. R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then it's Junior. And it's Holmes in its center, walking down the middle. So that's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half. Here's Fields. R.J. Barrett bucket. Hero passes to Chioza. Pass to Adebayo. A second chance effort. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Finding a little rhythm here that they come to life where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Chioza passes to Hero. He kicks the Butler. Outside, Markkanen. Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Reversed at home.
Agreed. The agility on display.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw drops for Griffin. Griffin hits them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the Heat call time here. checked in for Junior. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Warren. Yep, that one goes in there. Warren's got his second basket of the game.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Griffin's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
In that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Warren, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against New York.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Sampson's shot, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The Heat trail by 15. Here's Hero. 13 points in the game. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Knox. 6 points for him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For New York, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first free throw is good. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Hero, defended by Griffin. That's a floater go. The kick out to Warren. From outside, off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Knicks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 16. Passes it to Chioza. Count it. Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Warren, that's for 2. Up again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, they've got Noel. Achua is up there with Warren. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Chioza in the corner.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Lowry. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Outside Butler. Pass to Chioza. They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 17. Timeout called the Heat. Junior really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute left. Adebayo passes to Warren. He dishes it to Markkanen. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I'll tell you, Markkanen's not a guy you want to send to the line. Excellent foul shooter.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And it's Toppin, that time on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 17. And the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. It's good from long range.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
To the inside, Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can slow down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Kicks to Butler. Pass to Chioza. Now, here's Adebayo. Can't cash in from close range. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Dunks aren't always for the big guy.
Serious power move from the point.
The kid just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tipped away. Stolen by Markkanen. Chioza passes to Butler. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Griffin. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Hero. And a missed weight. New York's got a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Lays it up and takes it in. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
That free throw good from Butler. And the Heat with some changes. Akpala's checked in. And it's Bembry in for Tyler Hero. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks leading by 16.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Knicks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And he gets it back. And here are the Heat now. It's an 18-point game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And New York making a change. Clark's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Craig's checked in. A free throw drops for Bell.
Hard work pays. We see that with Jordan Bell. You've got to do it and continue to do it. There's no limit on being a professional.
It's Bembry. Craig gets to 9. Shot clock at 5. Over Bell. None. That's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Craig. Pass to Nunn. Out to the wing. Here's Bembry. Lays it up off the glass.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
New York again turning it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Edition of NBA 2K TV from Summer League in Las Vegas. We have a very fun episode coming up for you, including highlights from Summer League, rookies talking NBA 2K, and the inside scoop on NBA 2K22 from Mike Wang. Let's go.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
System in Manhattan. Part of the experience here in New York. Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great game one of the Eastern. So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Hero. Adebayo is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it feels in at the point. And for the Knicks, Lowry out there with Junior. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Toppin. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. New York moving the ball around. Lowry's shot is good.
But Kyle Lowry can do it all. He is an outstanding passer. When necessary, as he was right here, knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Hero. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Kept alive. He gets that one.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board. Solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
And Toppin throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Chiozza passes to Hero. Fires the 3. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Inside, there's Markkanen. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Hero. It's blocked. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And Holmes throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Hero. He can't hit that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside Lowry. To the inside. Griffin. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Hero. He has 5. Noel dishes to Warren. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Knox. Here's Bell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now, that's a case where the aggressiveness of Jordan Bell earns him the call. The defense has got to be careful around this guy.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Well, Jordan Bell is a player who is going to accept his role and do everything that's asked of him. That's why you want him on your team.
Good on the second free throw. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Hero passes to Warren. Here's Hero. The shot comes out. The Knicks go the other way. Banks with the block. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. It's good.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he comes up with the deuce. Heroes got 9 points.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Pass to Knox. New York moving it around. The tray. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Heat trail by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Here's Hero. He's got 9. Pocket 6. Rebounded by Bell. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Bell. Thomas is out there with Knox. And it's Sampson in at the 4-man position. Throws it from outside.
Well, Kevin Knox has that confidence going. The three-point shot is easy for him.
Here's the pass to Achua. Here's Warren. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. New York leading by 6. Thomas passes to Barrett to the paint. Here's Bell.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Warren. Offensive rebound. No good from Bell.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's Butler missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Quickly defended by Butler. Passes it to Toppin. Warren against Barrett. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. And it's Miami the other way. Chioza spanning the floor. Over Thomas. And the Heat get another bucket right there. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Markkanen's checked in for Miami. The Knicks leading by 4. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Heat was outstanding. He added 37 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitive.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Butler. Pass to Warren. To the middle. Chioza scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barrett, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to drop contact and get himself to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Thanks, checked in for T.J. Warren. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Chioza passes to Banks. Dishes to Butler. That one goes in. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
That's exactly what you want right there. Jimmy Butler being aggressive on the interior.
Here's Griffin. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Chioza. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Griffin dishes to Lowry. Back to Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. That's 12 points for Junior.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The pass to Chioza. Outside Markkanen. Shot missing. The Knicks go the other way. And now the Knicks on the break. Lowry's got the ball. And then Griffin with the dunk.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up with the Heat. They trail by 9 points. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. To shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the Heat another 3.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Marketing the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Chiozza in at the one spot.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkanen can finish plays that others simply can't. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his three.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Heat trail by 6. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, players can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
To the inside, Noel, and Noel throws it down.
At his size, you simply cannot give up that kind of deep positioning to Nerlens Noel.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So for the Knicks, Valley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Knox in for Barrett. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Chiozza passes to Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Passes to Knox. New York moving the ball around. And Bell kicks to Griffin. Here's Knox. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And bringing that postseason intensity so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
The Heat making a switch here. Banks is checked in. Sampson, the pass to Griffin. They double team Griffin to the wing right side. Here's Sampson. He's covered by Noel. Here's Bell. He dishes it to Sampson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Shoots from the elbow. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hero.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Noel dishes to Warren.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Knox the pass to Griffin. Misses from close range. The Heat trail by 7. Warren dishes to Banks. Here's Zacua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. A different look for New York. Toppin comes in for Jordan Bell, and it's Lowry in for Kevin Knox. Then for the Heat, Markkanen comes in for Nerlens Noel, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Banks.
They barely needed other contributions. This league has been built through his offense.
Here's Hero, defended by Griffin. Warren kicks to Butler. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy. They're going to cut into this deficit.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Well, their pass to Warren. Here's Hero. Markkanen from outside. Knicks with the rebound. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Heat have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Hero. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
But you just kind of stepping aside and letting him get the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Knicks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Down low. Here's Markkanen, and the jumper from down low is good. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hoffman is out there with Holmes. Then it's Junior. Then there's Lowry. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. There's Chiozza. Sinks the triple.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
New York leading by 8. Inside. And finished off by Griffin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Chiozza passes to Butler. Here's Hero. To the wing on the left. Here's Chiozza. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. That free throw good from Griffin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so he hits both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Chioza. At the floater. And the rejection by Hall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Griffin, here we go. Good on the shot. Griffin's got 18 points just in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Hero. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And that one falls for Barrett. Here's Hero. And there's the pass to Chioza. Griffin with the steal. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Griffin, and it goes down 2 points. Griffin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. Here's Hero. He feeds it to Markkanen. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Chioza. From downtown. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Griffin trying to get open, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Chioza on the 3 off target. Picks on offense. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Passes it to Barrett. To the paint. And Griffin with the score. He is hosed by Barrett. 36 points for Junior.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
To the left wing. Here's Chioza. Guarded by Holmes. Chioza, no good. The Knicks leading by 23.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Akala's checked in. Torrey Craig comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Andre Bembry's checked in for Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Butler. Sampson's shot is off. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Chioza. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Chioza. To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Dunn. And too long on the shot. Right side, Griffin. He kicks it to Ross. The pass to Clark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series, up now great 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch to a lead. On my grinding, trying to find a way to eat up. Motive in survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that 3-point. That's a switch every time I shoot that 3-point. That's a switch every time I shoot that 3-point. That's a switch every time I shoot that 3-point. Hey, do what you wanna, I shoot for the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulated. Don't say about the moves I'm making, ducking sauces and something I've been in my body, so I handle proper, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most you is probably the view. You compete just to lead that little city in Vegas, and we try to steady improve. Edit Eddie, we triple, stay ready, my execution got an evidence view. Step too heavy, my step back is deadly, I let off and it cuts on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break cause the money exposed. Keep them funny and back with the high Davis and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my packers, I hate when they Ellen, they know me. Keep the money hungry, that big cause everybody Ellen my broski.
Davian Mitchell, welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on the show. Now, you're getting scanned for NBA 2K22. What's that process going to be like? Getting scanned into the game, and now you're going to be able to play in the game as yourself.
Man, it's a blessing. I mean, especially because I've been playing 2K like all my life. I'm a gamer.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction. Eastern Conference Finals action. Coy,
Hey, Kevin,
everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Junior, and is out there with Holmes. Then it's Barrett, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Markkanen is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Chiozza in the point guard. Here's Hero. Here's Chiozza. Out to the right wing. Shots good by Hero.
Well, quite simply, Hero is on the court for one reason. It is to make buckets. He does that well.
Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Adebayo finds Butler. Here's Chiozza. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Markkanen. Oh, good with the triple. Here's New York. And here's the fast break. Leading the way. And he makes that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Chiozza. About a minute and a half into the first quarter. Rebounded by Holmes.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Butler. Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Griffin's shot is off. Well, he had gone just 1 for 5 in the field to start the quarter. Chiozza passes to Hero. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Griffin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Griffin's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. For the 3. Hero, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
There at the pass to Thomas. Stolen by Warren. On the court for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Junior. And it's Thomas in at the guard position. And Markkanen throws it down.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Older.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, got the job done. He scored 40 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the rejection by Holmes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Outside Warren. Markkanen trying to break loose. And they get it back. Heck, and still knocked it down. Nice composure. The Heat shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. They throw good. Adebayo.
I wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. One of the more versatile bigs in the league.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
It's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Chioza passes to Butler. Warren against Barrett. Back to Warren. 6 to shoot. 6 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Chioza. Now recovering, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
This kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Heat making a switch here. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Outside Banks. Passes it to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Down low. And Toppin throws it down.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Hero. He has 7. Adebayo passes to Markkanen. And there it is for him. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, Davis.
What a jam!
Man's loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
They've got Markkanen He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Hero. And it's Chiozza in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. He dishes it to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
New York leading by 3. To the inside. Toppin goes back up. And the layup is good. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now the pass to Hero. Now here's Markkanen. He's again. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Warren's checked in for Butler. Here's Chiozza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, here's Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Power flush with a long game on the rim. Hit the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. Really good. Holmes finds Griffin, and it's good. 2 points. Griffin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Warren. Pass to Hero. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Back to Markkanen. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
The Knicks making a switch here.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Bell passes to Sampson. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He'd have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Banks passes to Hero. Banks inside. Defended by Griffin. Banks, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Poked away. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. The pass to Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Noel's checked in for Miami. Seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Achua. Here's Hero. Back to Noel. Now the dish to Butler. Down low. And it's blocked. 23 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. To the middle. And now the Knicks on the break. Quickly, Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 7 points in the game.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Knicks lead 5-3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And here we go. Getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And New York looking at who they've got. Here's Hero. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just one in the basket from Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Griffin uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 29 in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Hero. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. He kicks to Noel. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Off with the layup. New York leading by 3 to the inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Chioza. Defended by Griffin. Chioza, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read.
What up, Joe? Playing ball, nigga, on my life. Yeah, playing basketball. Trying to work on with these Knicks.
Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Hero. Pass it to Noel. Here's Chioza from deep 3-point range, but they recover it. Here's Butler. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Free throw drops for Griffin. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Noel. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Achua. And New York with a change here too. Barrett's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Chioza. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lays it up and bunks it in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Holmes passes to Griffin. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Puts it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Chioza. Defended by Griffin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 7. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Toppin got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Chioza. Here's Warren. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Griffin. Up and in and out of the layup. Griffin's got 16 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Chioza passes to Markkanen. Here's Chioza. The teardrop falls in.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
To the paint. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Markkanen.
You got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block. It imposes his will.
Griffin, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Griffin's got 41.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 9. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the wing right side. Chioza, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Down low, Markkanen.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And a new group in for the Knicks. And so he makes both from the line. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross kicks to Clark. Ross passes to Griffin. Stolen by 9.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Miami no good on that time either. The pass to Ross. Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Bembry. no problem for New York as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
That's the switch. I'm just that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since.
Amazing feeling. I've been playing this game for a very long time, and just trying to make a player that looks like me, but not really that close. It's really special that I actually get to have somebody that looks exactly like me. I'm really excited for that.
This is a dream come true, you know. When I was little and I was playing 2K, I was always thinking about, damn, like, I should be there one day, you know. I want to be there one day, and here we are.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you're going to be in NBA 2K?
It's crazy. For being a video game, played it my whole life growing up, you know, with all my...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
To you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami. Again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. The series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Rashawn Holmes. RJ Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then there's Lowry, and it's Griffin in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Heat, they've got Lowry Markkanen. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Hero out there with Adebayo. And it's Chioza in at the 1. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Passes it to Adebayo. Knicks with the rebound. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
It was beautiful. It was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Toppin passes to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in the series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. To the middle. Here it against Butler. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Can't hit from in close.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Lowry passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Knicks shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for them. No good on the second free throw. And here's Chiozza. They'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Offensive rebound. Markkanen can't get it to go. Griffin looking around. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Here's Chiozza. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the pass to Butler. Here's Hero. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
From distance, Markkanen with the picture-perfect mechanics and the height to almost always get a clean look.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So New York ends up going with the new 3. Outside Warren. Off the left rim and out.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And it's Miami with the rebound. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Drops in the tray.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Knox. Here's Simpson. And that one goes long. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Banks. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Warren. And the basket by Knox. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Hero passes to Warren. Here's Simpson. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, quickly. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hero. He's got 6. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And here is Thomas. 2 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. It's all tied in Miami. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Owen is out there with Achua. Then it's Noel. And it's Hero in at the point guard position.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. Bell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number is called. Bell brings a lot of activity.
Here's Hero. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 8.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Passes to Knox. Quickly. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Heat. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Chioza. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Larry Markkanen with his size. He has decent hops also. And he can finish above the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Heat is a man on a mission. He scored 45 points. It seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Down low, and Adebayo throws it down.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Chioza, and they pick up 2. Chioza's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the pass to Adebayo. Pocket 6. Here's Warren, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Warren's got his first points of the night.
You just love how reliable he is, night in and night out. His offense is there.
Lowry with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Griffin dishes to Lowry. A 3-ball. They get it back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The Knicks making a switch here. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Griffin passes to Barrett. Back to Griffin. That one's not going to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Harkin in from outside. Here's Adebayo. It's deflected. Griffin against Butler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Inside, Toppin with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Heat trail by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Butler. Takes it off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Pass to Barrett. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Barrett's got 6.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Junior's out there with Lowry. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Toppin in at the 4 slot. And the rejection by Holmes. Knocks it loose. Lowry passes to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Some nice passing by New York here. Lowry for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
So often, Lowry's the guy setting up other guys on this type of play. This time, he finishes with a catch and shoot.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler against Barrett. Passes it to Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting.
Shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. That free throw good from Warren.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
They recover it. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Hero. Connects from 3-point range.
awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 1:33 left in the quarter. Warren, good.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Knocks the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Outside Warren. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that.
And Miami making a change here. Chioza's checked in. Out left to the wing. The dunk by Achua.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. No good from Bell. And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. That one goes. Count it.
An athletic wing with a good jump shot. Warren's developed some counter moves when you contest his shot.
To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And even 3-on-3 break. Chioza passes to Hero. Second chance shot. You can't get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now Warren, 10 points for him. The pass to Chioza with 2 seconds left. Can't hit that one. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Warren. Markkanen is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Chioza in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Back to Griffin. Great pass to set up the way in. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The Heat trail by 5. Hero passes to Chioza. And to get open is Adebayo. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for New York. New York leading by 3. Griffin passes to Barrett. Back to Griffin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Hero. Outside, marking it. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Heat trail by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Shot clock at 6.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Lowry dishes to Griffin.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. Timeout called, the Heat. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up.
And Griffin slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Chiozza scanning the floor to the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Lowry Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Back to Griffin. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
New York calls timeout. They lead by 5. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Holmes passes to Griffin. Oh, and he jams it right over Lowry Markkanen. Wow.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Chiozza. High, arcing shot. It's good on the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's a special special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Markkanen can't get it to go. New York leading by 7. Quickly, he's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Holmes, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
The jump hook and the nice bucket inside for Markkanen.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Here's Griffin, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Warren's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
TJ Warren.
The power on that prudence.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pass to Markkanen, and it's blocked. Over to the left wing. Here's Hero. Toppin pulls it in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Outside Griffin. And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
And you can see the elation on their faces. Not just happiness, but pure excitement to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, I live my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, I live my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch to a lead. gon' say about the moves I'm making. Ducking sauces is something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most you is probably the pew. You can just to leave that little shit in your face, and we try to steady improve. Eddie, we triple, they ready. My execution got an effortless view. Step too heavy, my step back is deadly. I let off and they press on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break, cause the money explosive. Keep them funny in back with the high Davis, and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my pack, cause I hate when they Ellen, they know me. Keep the money hungry, that big, cause everybody Ellen my broski. Everyone Ellen is broski. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. That's the switch. Coldest that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Growing up, my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Coldest that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Growing up, my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch every time I shoot that D-line. That's a switch every time I shoot that D-line. That's a switch every time I shoot that D-line. That's a switch every time. Cody, that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Growing up, my life is so insane since I got big lit. In my face like water, y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch to a lead. All my down there trying to find a way to eat. Motive been survival, I can't find no time to sleep. That's a switch every time I shoot from deep.
Okay. Flipper, I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again.